It's 3 a.m. You're sound asleep, dreaming of a peaceful vacation, when suddenly, it feels like a lightning bolt just shot through your calf. Your muscles tighten into a hard, painful knot, and you're forced to bolt upright, clutching your leg, praying for the agony to stop. If you've experienced nocturnal leg cramps, you know it's not just a little discomfort. It's a sleep-shattering, soul-crushing pain that leaves you limping the next morning. Most people will tell you to just eat a banana or drink more water. But let's be real. If that worked, you wouldn't be searching for answers right now. The truth is, there is one specific mineral, a master regulator of your nervous system, that most of us are dangerously low on. And when you drink it in a specific form before bed, it doesn't just dull the cramps, it can eliminate them entirely. Today, I'm showing you the science behind why your muscles are misfiring at night and the exact bedtime tonic that will finally give you your sleep back. Stick with me, because by the end of this script, you'll know the precise dosage and the one hidden trigger in your dinner that might be making your cramps worse. To fix the problem, we have to understand why it's happening. Why do cramps always seem to strike when we're resting? Think of your muscles like an electrical circuit. For a muscle to contract and relax, it needs a constant exchange of electrolytes. The big four are sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. The science breakdown is actually quite simple. Calcium is the on switch. It makes muscles contract. Magnesium is the off switch. It tells the muscle to relax. Here's the kicker. The modern diet is incredibly high in calcium and sodium, but it's tragically low in magnesium. When you have too much on switch and not enough off switch, your nerves become hyper-irritable. They start sending contract signals to your muscles for no reason at all. When you lie down at night, your circulation slows down, and your magnesium levels naturally dip to their lowest point in the 24-hour cycle. This is the perfect storm. Your nerves start firing uncontrollably, and your calf muscle locks into a Charlie horse that feels like it's trying to tear itself off the bone. But wait, it's not just about taking a pill. If you've tried magnesium supplements before and they didn't work, there's a very specific reason why. Not all magnesium is created equal. If you walk into a drugstore, you'll see 5 different types of magnesium. Most people grab the cheapest one, which is Magnesium Oxide. Here is a little pro tip from the world of biology. Magnesium oxide has an absorption rate of only about 4%. The rest of it stays in your intestines, acts as a laxative, and let's just say you'll be running to the bathroom instead of sleeping. That's not what we want. The one mineral you need to drink is magnesium glycinate. Why glycinate? First, it has high bioavailability. It's bound to glycine, an amino acid that your body recognizes and absorbs greedily. Second, you get the glycine bonus. Glycine itself is a calming neurotransmitter. It signals your brain that it's time to sleep, so you're treating the muscle cramp and the insomnia at the same time. Finally, it is incredibly gentle on the gut. It won't cause the digestive disasters associated with other forms like citrate or oxide. In a moment, I'm going to give you my personal midnight muscle tonic recipe using this mineral. But first, we have to address why your body is losing this mineral in the first place. Because if you're leaking magnesium, no supplement will keep up. You might be doing things every day that are literally draining the magnesium out of your cells. If you recognize any of these, pay close attention. The first thief is refined sugar. For every single molecule of sugar you eat, your body requires about 28 to 54 molecules of magnesium to process it. If you have a sweet treat after dinner, you are essentially paying for that sugar with the magnesium your legs need to stay relaxed. The second thief is chronic stress. When you're stressed, your body pumps out cortisol and adrenaline. This triggers the kidneys to excrete magnesium. It's a vicious cycle. Stress causes low magnesium, and low magnesium makes you feel more stressed. The third thief is phytic acid. This is found in unsoaked grains and legumes. It binds to minerals in your digestive tract and prevents them from being absorbed. If you're nodding your head thinking, "That's me, don't worry," The tonic we're about to make is designed to override these thieves and saturate your tissues before you hit the pillow. This is the routine I recommend to anyone struggling with chronic cramps. We aren't just taking a pill, we're creating a bioavailable liquid that hits your system fast. For the ingredients, you will need magnesium glycinate powder. Aim for 300 to 400 milligrams. Next, you need 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. You might wonder why, but cream of tartar is actually pure potassium. Magnesium needs potassium to enter the cell. They are biological best friends. You'll also need 8 ounces of warm water and a squeeze of fresh lemon. The vitamin C in the lemon helps with mineral transport. Mix this together and drink it about 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to sleep. I do have to give a quick warning. If you have kidney disease or are on heart medication, especially blood thinners or potassium-sparing diuretics, you must talk to your doctor before adding potassium or magnesium to your routine. We want you healthy and cramp-free, not in a medical pinch. Now, what if you're listening to this and you already have a cramp? Or what if one sneaks through while you're transitioning to this new mineral routine? Most people try to point their toes or rub the muscle. Don't do that. That can actually make the contraction more intense. If your calf cramps, the fastest way to break the neurological loop is to flex your foot upward, toes toward your shin, and put your weight on it immediately. Stand up, flat-footed, on a cold floor if possible. The sensory input of the cold floor and the forced stretch of the heel sends a stop signal to the spinal cord. It forces the muscle to reset its length. The reason we focus so much on the drinkable form rather than a capsule is the speed of gastric emptying. When you are lying down, your digestion slows. A capsule might sit in your stomach for an hour before the casing even dissolves. By mixing it into a warm tonic, you are creating a solution that is ready for immediate absorption in the small intestine. Furthermore, many people are chronically dehydrated at a cellular level. It's not that they aren't drinking water, it's that the water isn't staying inside the cells because they lack the mineral magnets to hold it there. Magnesium and potassium are those magnets. By drinking this tonic, you are essentially rehydrating your muscle fibers at a deep level, making them more elastic and less prone to that sudden, violent shortening we call a cramp. You should also look at your evening meal. Many people consume large amounts of table salt with dinner. While sodium is an electrolyte, an imbalance where sodium is too high and magnesium is too low creates a state of hyperexcitability in your nerves. Think of it like a hair trigger on a physical reflex. By introducing the magnesium glycinate tonic, you are calming that trigger. You may also find that your heart rate variability improves and your resting heart rate drops slightly, which are both signs that your nervous system is shifting out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. This shift is crucial for stopping leg cramps because most nocturnal cramps are actually neurological in origin, not just physical. To recap everything we've discussed, stop relying on bananas as your only source of help. They have some potassium, sure, but they're also loaded with sugar, which can actually deplete your magnesium stores through the metabolic process. Switch your focus to magnesium glycinate. Avoid the cheap magnesium oxide that just causes an upset stomach. Add that small pinch of cream of tartar to ensure the magnesium actually gets inside your muscle cells, and drink it warm before bed. Within 3 to 5 nights of this consistent routine, you should notice a massive difference. Not just in your legs, but in the quality of your deep sleep and your ability to wake up feeling refreshed rather than exhausted from a night of pain. I want to hear from you. Have you tried magnesium before? Did you realize there were so many different types? Drop a comment below and let's talk about your experience. If you found this information helpful and you're ready to say goodbye to those 3:00 a.m. wake-up calls, please give this a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me continue to share these science-backed health strategies with people who need them most. I'm Lina, and here's to a night of deep, uninterrupted, cramp-free sleep. I'll see you in the next one.